Hello and welcome to day number 26 of 30 Days of Yoga. In this series, we're setting a new intention and transforming into a new version of ourselves. And today, we are going to be anchoring in gratitude with a gentle, heart-opening flow. So we worked really hard all week. We're going to take it down a notch today, and we're going to really be reflecting on this process, the commitment that we made to ourselves, and now that we're nearing the end, gratitude for keeping strong with that commitment that we set for ourselves. If you like today's practice, I also offer one-on-one private sessions as well as corporate wellness programs. You can check my website for more information, margaretflock.com. And if you'd like a free target area reference chart detailing different parts of the body with associated yoga poses to really get specific to those target areas, you can get that free when you sign up to my newsletter. And you can find that in the description below. Also, don't forget your journal prompt. So each day has an associated journal prompt. Don't forget to check that for after class as well. Let's go ahead and get started in a comfortable seat. Find a seated cross-legged position. Place the hands on top of the thighs. Close your eyes. Let's start to tune in. Noticing your breath, the natural ebb and flow, the rise and fall of the belly, and tuning into your body as well. Just notice what sensations are coming up for you today. Notice how your body feels in this seat. Finding that nice, comfortable place. Start to elongate the inhale and the exhale. Or you can find Ujjayi breath. Taking those nice, long, slow, deep breaths here. When you're ready, open the eyes. Interlace the fingers behind the back. Bring the fists over to the right, gaze over to the left. Inhale back to center. Bring the fists over to the left and gaze to the right. Inhale back to center, unclasp the hands, and then interlace them in front of your body. Press the palms away from you. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale around the spine, hinge forward, drop the arms down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, round. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, round. Inhale up. Exhale, round. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale to round. Inhale up. Exhale, let it go. Roll the shoulders back a few times. Go ahead and come forward into your tabletop pose. Extend the right toes back behind you. Press through the heel. Opening up that calf. Press the mat away from you. Inhale, lift up that right foot. Bring it all the way over to the right side. Drop that foot down. Curl the back toes under. Bring the hands to hips. Hinge all the way up. Setting up for gate pose. Send the right arm down the right leg. Reach up and over with the left arm. And inhale, bend the elbow, spin the shoulder blade up towards the ceiling, gaze up. And exhale, plant the left hand down by your side, reach right arm up, modified side plank. Exhale, drop the right arm up and over. And then bring both fingertips back down onto the mat. Return the right knee to the mat. Sway the hips from right to left. Let's take it to the other side. Inhale the left foot back behind you. Drop those toes back down. Press back through the heel. Open up through the calf. Next, inhale, lift that left foot. Bring it all the way over to the left side. Drop that foot down, parallel to the edge of the mat. Curl the back toes under. Bring the hands to the hips. Hinge all the way up. Exhale, send the left arm down the left leg. Reach up and over with the right arm. Breathe here. Exhale, bend the elbows, spin the shoulder up towards the ceiling. Gaze up. Next, inhale, rise up. Plant the right hand down by your side. Reach up with the left arm. Modified side plank. Exhale, send the left arm overhead. And next, exhale, drop those fingertips back down onto the mat. Return the left knee to the mat. Sway the hips from left to right. And go ahead and take a few rounds of cat-cow. Inhale, drop the belly, gaze up. Exhale, around the spine, gaze down at the knees. Moving just like this, a few more rounds. When you're ready, curl the toes under, press back to downward facing dog. Take a few breaths. Looks like Chloe has come to join us today. Hello. Hi, doggy. On your next inhale, make your way to the top of the mat. Take your time. There's no need to rush. Exhale, forward fold. Drop the head and neck, let it go.
Bend the knees as much as you'd like, maybe resting the belly on top of the thighs. Next, inhale, start to rise up, and one vertebra at a time. Stack the spine. Come all the way up to stand. Let's come into mountain pose. Feet hip width distance apart, palms facing forward. You can lift up the toes, spread them apart, place them back down. Curl tailbone under, elongate through the spine, slight bend in the knees. Breathe through the belly. You might start to find movement, maybe a slight sway back and forth, side to side. Just let it happen. When you're ready, open the eyes. Bring the hands behind your back, kind of like we do in camel pose. Point the fingertips up. Draw the elbows in towards each other. Lift up through the chest, gaze up. Drop the head all the way back. Next, inhale, press back up. Release the arms. Shake them out. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands. Step back to a plank pose. Drop the knees. Drop the chest. Drop the chin. Come all the way down to the belly. Coming into Sphinx. Stack shoulders over the elbows. Press the pelvis down into the mat. Gain some lift. And then slide the heart forward. Let's take 10 breaths here. Just experience this shape that the body is in. Noticing what's going on. And when you're ready, we will lower all the way down. We're going to come into a pose on our backs. So you can go ahead and roll over onto your back. If you have a block, go ahead and grab it. If you don't have a block, that's okay. I'll let you know what to do. We're coming into supported fish. So if you have the block, bring it long ways on medium height setting. And go ahead and just rest all the way down. And then drop the head back. Supported fish pose. If you need to use a different setting with the block, you totally can lift it up or lower it. But if this setting is right for you, the nice thing about it is you might be able to feel that block in between the shoulder blades. If you don't have a block, you can just bend the elbows Draw them pretty close in with the hands by your hips, and then drop the head back. Wherever you are, let's breathe here for 10 breaths. Next, exhale, either lower down or remove the block, and then lower all the way down. Great job. Let's find happy baby. Draw the knees into the chest. Grab for the inside or outside of the feet. Press the knees down into the armpits. You'll feel that compression in the hips. You can find stillness, or if you'd like, you can rock side to side. Next, exhale, let go of the feet. Draw the knees in. Drop the knees over to the right side, finding a fetal pose here. And then press yourself up. Great job. Let's find our tabletop again. And go ahead and bump both hips over to the right. Gaze behind the left shoulder. And then bump both hips over to the left. Gaze over to the right shoulder. Find neutral tabletop. Let's take a few rounds of cat-cow at your own pace. And when you're ready, let's find the downward facing dog. Pressing the hips back. Next inhale, take your time. Make your way to the top of the mat. There's no rush with this. Exhale, forward fold. Drop the head and neck. Bend the knees as much as you need, resting the belly on top of the thighs. Let it all go. Take this moment to reconnect with your breath. Next, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walk the fingertips over to the edge of the left foot. Bend the left knee, fold down. Inhale, halfway lift. Walk the fingers over to the edge of the right foot. Bend the right knee and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold down. Next, inhale, one vertebra at a time, stacking the bones. Rise all the way up to stand. This time, reach the arms up. Interlace the fingers, just how we did in the warm-up. Press the palms away from you. And start to lean back. Press the hips forward. Inhale, rise back up. And let the arms go. Swan dive forward. Forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale. Plant the hands. Step back to plank. Then drop the knees. Drop the chest. Drop the chin. Come all the way down. Let's come back into that Sphinx pose for just a moment here. Elbows underneath shoulders, palms face down. Press the pelvis down, lifting up the chest to then slide it forward. On your next exhale, lower all the way down. We'll take another pose this time on our backs, so go ahead and roll over. Grab the block if you have it. If you don't, that's okay. If you don't have the block, bring the feet wide and knock the knees together for broken bridge pose. If you do have the block, place the feet firmly down, lift the hips, and slide the block underneath, directly under the tailbone. You can play around with the different height settings. The high block setting is a really nice one, so that's the one I'll do. We're going to stay here for about 2 minutes, so just take this moment to completely relax all the muscles of your body. When you're ready, if you had that block, lift up the hips, slide the block out, Lower all the way down. Go ahead and just draw the knees into the chest. Rock from side to side. Place the left ankle on top of the right knee. Interlace the fingers behind the right knee and draw this into the chest, opening up through the left hip. Taking this time to notice all the sensations of that stretch. What area of the hip do you feel it? The outside? Is it more of the back of the thigh? Is it more of the glute? Is it taking up a certain shape of the body? Just tune in. We'll switch sides, let go of that foot. Bring the right ankle on top of the left knee. And draw the knee into the chest. Feeling the stretch on the other side here. Notice if the right side feels any different than the left. If it does, that's okay. Just tune in and notice. The more details of these sensations we can notice in our body, the more we'll be able to open up those lines of communication. Exhale, release that foot. Drop both knees over to the left side this time for fetal pose. And then press yourself up. Find tabletop pose one more time. This time, inhale, extend the right arm out to the side and up. Exhale, thread it behind the left wrist, rest on the shoulder. Breathe through a few rounds of breath. Inhale, right arm out to the side and up. Exhale, plant it back down. Inhale, left arm out to the side and up. Exhale, thread it behind the left wrist. Rest on the shoulder for a few breaths. Next, inhale, reach that left leg, left arm up and high. Exhale, place it back down onto the mat. Go ahead and just drop back to child's pose for just a moment. Tuning into the body here, noticing how you feel now compared to how you felt at the start of this class. Giving yourself gratitude for honoring your body on your mat today. When you're ready, go ahead and rock forward into your tabletop. Step the right foot forward in between the hands and then straighten the right leg all the way. Flex the toes, half splits pose. Take a few breaths here. And exhale, start to slide back so that you're sitting on the inside of that foot for half hero pose. Lift up through the spine. Exhale, forward fold. We're stretching everything out today. Next inhale, press yourself up. Rock back, forward, slide the right knee back. Sway the hips from right to left. Go ahead and step the left foot forward. Straighten the left leg all the way, flex the toes, and fold down for your half splits pose, opening up the left hamstring. On your next exhale, start to slide back, sitting down to the inside of the right foot, setting up for half hero. Now, if this is too much on the knee, you can also bring the knee farther out to the side. Inhale, lift up through the spine. Exhale, fold forward, let it go. Next, inhale, press back up. Lift the hips, rock forward, slide the left knee back, tabletop. Drop the hips from right to left. All over onto one side, swing the legs around, lying all the way down onto your back. Draw the knees into the chest, give yourself a hug. Take this moment to find gratitude for yourself one last time. If you need to make any last movements, maybe a happy baby here, or a wide-legged straddle on your back, you totally can. When you're ready, let the legs go long. Bring the arms by your side, relaxing everything down into the mat. Take this time to let go. Surrender to the force of gravity. Every exhale breath brings you deeper and deeper into the mat below. Stay right here for as long as you need. Don't forget the journal prompt in the description below. And if you want that free target area reference chart, that's in the description as well. Thank you for joining me on your mat today. Namaste.